best looks they can and keeping everyone involved.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Kolek. Pass to Porter. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, normally we see Porter Jr. shoot it from deep, but I'd love to see him go inside more. He has great length and touch.
Beal outside. Hits a three-pointer. Beal's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Outside, Williams. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Vanderbilt's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Porter. No good on the triple. 76ers trail by 4. Out left to the wing. Left side Kamara. And there's a 3-second violation. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Now here's Porter. Just 5 on the clock. To the right side. Here's Kolek. Drummond grabs the miss.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Harper. Out to Beal. Pass to Harper. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one, and that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Now Williams. Drummond defending. And Williams punches it home.
Well, aside from his athleticism, what makes Williams such a great above-the-rim threat is his incredible 7'6" wingspan.
Here's Harper.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Beal from outside. Williams grabs the board. The Bucks leading by 6. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Kolek. Can't get it to drop. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Harper. He has 7. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The Bucks leading by 6. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Leonard looking around. 5 on the clock. Here's Allen. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Get up, Jared Allen.
Here's Harper. 7 points in the game. Can't hit from in close. It's Shamet on the wing. Allen outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Beal left side. Can they get it? It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Henderson outside. Pass to Leonard. To the middle. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
Beal outside. Here's Harper, defended by Henderson. Three-pointer. Beal. The rebound by Allen.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And that three is knocked down by Kawhi.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. It's James on the wing. Pass to Turner. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
From deep, Harper. Philadelphia with another miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the third, fourth, fifth, sixth picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
Here's Harper. He has 7. Late clock, the Sixers need to pull it up here. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Sinks the tray.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Harper misses.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. And at this point, they can use every point they can get.
Leonard for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets. come from way beyond the arc.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And it's the Sixers with the ball. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It's the last leg of what's been a daunting road trip. 6 games in total. Now here's Kamara. Pass to Turner. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
What a smooth jumper from Turner. So good at nailing it.
Outside Vanderbilt. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And here's Leonard. Walker covering. Leonard right side. Shoots over Walker. Shot by Leonard, no good. Outside Kamara. Pass to Thompson. Over Leonard. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out in front by 19 going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Vanderbilt with a screen. Leonard can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 19. Pass to Turner. Outside Mitchell. The kick out to Walker. Thompson right side. Out to the right wing. Tries to hit him. Oh, Williams with the block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Into the lane. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's Henderson's game. Get downhill, young man. Beat the defender to the spot. Oh.
Now here's Walker. Still without a bucket. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Thompson. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Champagnie shot is off. 76ers trail by 21. Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Up top Vanderbilt. Leonard for 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Turner. Back to Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after blocks.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. 6 to shoot. Here's Turner.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Henderson. Mitchell grabs a miss. 76ers trail by 20. Pass to Kamara. And here's Walker. Back to Kamara. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. Nice shot by Turner.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Vanderbilt. Kamara on the double. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Outside Mitchell. The three is up. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Leonard. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Thompson. Takes it inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Outside, Williams. Henderson outside. Over Mitchell. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Anytime Henderson can't get to the rim, that mid-range jumper is always there.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it fly. Again, Philadelphia. Milwaukee leading by 17. Now Williams. Now here's Leonard. Defended by Thompson. Now Leonard. He's got 18. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Outside Walker. Here's the 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. And it's Henderson with the ball for Milwaukee. 22 is their biggest lead. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Allen inside. Drummond grabs the miss. 76ers trail by 17. Pass to Walker. Now here's Beal. Inside. And Drummond with the jam.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Drummond on the double team. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Pass to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .102 left in the third quarter. 76ers trail by 15. Pass to Harper. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Shamet. Connects from downtown. Shamet's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porter's shot is off.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Back to Beal. Pass to Walker. Here's Harper. And he goes in for the dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Shamet. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. 76ers trail by 18. There's a screen. Beal outside. From outside the arc. Porter pulls it in.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
From deep, Harper. And the three-pointer goes.
And the handles are a part of Harper's game. Got to be aware of that when you're defending.
Pass to Porter. To the paint. Allen outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And he's going for the lob. The shot comes out.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Porter gets the bucket. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. From deep, Harper. Oh, they pick off the pass. To the middle. Walker with a steal. Here's Harper. For three. Porter pulls it in. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Jackson Davis. And he dunks it down.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Three-pointer. Beal. Rebound. Milwaukee.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything together.
Here's Kolek. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
6 on the shot clock. Outside for Boucher. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. The Bucks leading by 22. Here's Kolek. Pass to Porter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
76ers ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Harper. Pass to Drummond. To the inside. Off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Here's Harper. Here's Drummond. Williams defending. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. Beal.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Over Walker. And the Bucks miss again. From deep, Harper. And no good. The Bucks leading by 22. Here's KoTK. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Walker for 3. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Milwaukee with it. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Down low. Pass to Harper. To end the cold spell. Philadelphia with another miss. Here's Milwaukee. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's KoTK. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. From downtown. No luck on that one.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Oh, sweet move. Harper misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to KoTK. Here's Champagny. And another miss by Milwaukee. Boucher outside. Here's Harper. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Relentless effort from Williams. The board and the bucket.
The fader. Nice shot by Turner.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway. An unnecessary flourish in that case.
The Bucks leading by 21. From deep three-point range. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Well, a player like Anderson will always have a role because he's a glue guy who can do a little of everything, and he doesn't need the ball to make an impact.
76ers trail by 21. Pass to Turner. Over Williams. Turner, no good.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kawhi Leonard.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
6 to shoot. Anderson. And the Bucks miss again. Here's Harper. Drives to the hoop. That one goes! Yes, sir! 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's KoTK. beyond the arc. And the basket by Mikhailu.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. They didn't have too many problems.